VA, we all know what you went through last week. You come out here, that first play, pick six gets called back. Was there ever any doubt in your mind that you'd be able to bounce back?
No doubt. I did tell myself, like, hey, come on, VA, you can't start like that. But no doubt, I knew we were going to come back and do our thing. You got the little tug there. But, hey, you just got to keep going. Next play, right?
At what point did you start to feel comfortable and like you were fully yourself again?
That's a tough one, because I felt like I missed a few things there in the first half. And second half, defense did a great job, put us in good field position. We got a couple scores and yeah, so that's just a tough one. I want to be cleaner, though. I want to be better for the team, and because I left a lot of yards out there. So
solid offensive performance across the board, but Dominic Rhymes is usually your workhorse.
Right.
Only 2 catches today.
Right.
What were they doing to take him away?
Nothing really. Nothing that we haven't seen before. A couple of plays there where I wanted to get it downfield. I think we just had a little pressure up front, and I didn't stand there. I just kind of started moving around. So I think if I just get a little bit more depth to help the O-line out, I can get that off to him. But I told him right after the game, I said, man, I got to get you more touches, man. So, yeah.
The pressure on the inside in particular seems to have been a trend the last couple of weeks. To what do you attribute that?
I don't think it's nothing too big. Like I said, it's just something we all have to communicate, on the sideline, see different fronts or whatever. And it's not all on the O-line. It's things I got to get the ball out sooner, on hot throws and things like that. So, yeah, I don't put any of those on them. So I just want to be better for this team.
What was going through your mind on that first scoring drive?
Just I wanted to start off and score, so obviously that little pick at first, it was not the way I wanted to start, but when we went down there and we did go score, it was like, yes, this is what we want, now let's keep it going. Kind of stalled a little bit, but like I said, this defense is really good, man. They put us in a lot of good positions. So just happy for them, happy for this team, happy for this win.
Travis first game as BC Lions.
Yeah.
What was it like working with him? What was the kind of rhythm with him on the offense?
Man, seeing him through practice all week, man, I was so excited. I couldn't wait to get out here because what he was doing in practice, it was like, oh, he's going to do that in the game. You've seen what he did on that last one. Obviously, he wants to hold on to the ball and things like that. But he'll be better, and I'm just excited to have him on our side.
Yeah, what do you think he kind of adds to your offense just in terms of ability and just kind of variation?
More explosiveness, you know what I'm saying? He's a strong guy too, he can take on blocks, he could do those things, but man, we already got the receivers and then we could just toss it out to him and he gets that edge, man. You can see what he can do.
Couture and having Hatcher back, what's it like having those kind of 2 very clutch players to come in, get you those conversions really quick, and just even Couture in general? It always seems to be able to be exactly where you need him to be.
Yeah, all these guys are reliable, man, especially Couture. He's one of those guys where he does it all. He does it all for us. So having him available and just moving around with me with my eyes and everything, he's a great target, you know what I'm saying, that Army Swiss knife. So I love having him out there for sure.
You have a really unique ability to be able to scramble in the pocket in and out of it, but there's times I feel that like when you take off and run, you seem to be hesitant, but when you do well. So what's it going to take to get you to feel confident, and when you see a gap, you go for it right away and you pick up those key yards?
Yeah, that's a tough one. If I see the gap open up, then and I have nothing, then I do want to take it. I do want to go through my reads first, though. And then there's been times where I've taken the gap and then the D linemen come back and they get me, So I don't want to take off so fast. But if it's there for me, like my dad says, he wants me to go get a first down with my feet once a quarter, which I didn't do today, but I did a couple times. So I just want to keep improving on that and keeping the defense honest.
So do you and the rest of the offense have any plans to take Shivers out to get him to kind of like forget the fumble?
Yeah, we're past that, you know what I'm saying? We're telling them on the sideline, like, hey, forget it. It's done. It's done now, man. Let's just finish this game, just take care of the ball, stay in bounds, and he's good. We know he's going to make plenty of plays for us this year, and it's going to be nice.
Time for one.
Okay. Montreal's defense is really good forcing turnovers, and obviously you took really good care of the football today. How do you balance being aggressive like you were in the first 3 games. You guys were really aggressive, and coming out of last week's performance, how do you balance that against such a good secondary?
You just gotta take care of the ball. You got a great defense over there, a bend but don't break type of defense. So great D coordinator. You gotta take care of the ball. You gotta move the ball and help the defense out. We got a few 2 and outs this game. I want to get away from that. That's not giving the defense a rest. So want to help them out there. And like I said, take care of the ball and try to get more first downs.
Thanks, Vernon.
Good. Thanks, guys. God bless. Go Lions.
Okay.